So I attended my first PTA meeting last week. That's right. My oldest kid is in 4th grade. She's been at this school for 5 years, and I finally attended my first parent-teacher, I guess the A stands for association. Anyways, meeting last week. Actually, that's not entirely true. I think in 2020, I logged on to a virtual one for like 1.3 minutes, and then I hastily closed that window because what's the point? Anyway, so I went last week, and it was actually a luncheon which involved alcohol. So my pro tip is that if you also have never attended a PTA meeting, just wait till the end of the year when they do the fun stuff, and then you'll be like, yeah, this is awesome. So anyways, it was a great event, beautiful planning, all the stuff. And what they do is they honor like the 5th grade outgoing moms. So the ones who's like their youngest is finally leaving the school, right? So we do this like fashion show thing, and all the moms look super cute. And as they're coming down the runway, they talk about like their, I don't want to say accomplishments, but like how they've contributed to the school, how they've volunteered over the years, or so-and-so PTA president and party this and da-da-da-da that and field trip that, and like, these women are amazing. Like, they give so much of their time. And when it's my turn in like 4 years, when I'm old, they're going to be like, and here comes Jessica Gruzofi. I'm already writing it because it's awesome. Showed up to field day and left early. Known for always turning down being room mom. Chaperoned that one time because it was real convenient for her. Signed up for lunch duty and immediately had to find subs because she went back to work and didn't think that through. Anyway, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. All my contributions will be awesome. This past year, I was heavily involved in a leadership position at my church. I was planning this retreat with three other girls, and it consumed all my time. It was wonderful and beautiful and sacrificial, and it took so much time. So in the midst of that, one of the moms reached out to me in September and was like, hey, we still need a room mom for, I can't even remember which grade. Would you be interested? Someone gave me your name, kind of thing. And I think she got whiplash for how quickly I wrote her back and said, no, thank you, with a laugh cry emoji. Like, there was absolutely no way that A, I wanted to do it, but B, that I could put anything else on my plate outside of my family, my 3 kids, 2 sports, and this big, big church commitment. And she immediately wrote me back and said, I'm so proud of you for saying no. Here's the thing, y'all. You are allowed to say no. It is okay if the school volunteering is not for you. And it could be not for you for many reasons. Maybe it's not for you because you work full time. Maybe it's not for you because you have no desire. Maybe it's a timing thing and it's not for you because you still have really young kids at home. And if you ever have to get, I heard this in a speech a few weeks ago, if you ever have to get a babysitter to go volunteer at your kid's school, like, it's probably not the right move, unless it's just like you love this stuff and it's an out for you. But it's just like, it's not the right time or it's not the right thing. And you don't have to feel bad about it. There is not 1 ounce of my being, not 1 bone in my body that was called to be a teacher. And my mom and my sister are teachers and they're amazing, but it skipped me hardcore. I went on the real estate side I got from my dad. Anyways, and that's all right. So there's also not a real big desire or calling or interest or whatever for me to be involved heavily in the kids' school outside of, I always go to walk and roll, y'all. I show up, I go see my kids' classrooms. I really enjoy that. And that's it. So I absolutely adore and appreciate all of you moms that are in it to win it, hardcore, you amazing volunteers who actually really enjoy this stuff. And I'm so grateful for that. But that just wasn't my reality or my desire. And that is all right. So if y'all hear anything today, just know that you can change over time. And sometimes something that was not for you before can be for you now. It can be limited to your circumstance, i.e. you're a stay-at-home mom now or don't have time to pursue XYZ, or you have little kids and it's just not going to make sense for your family. Or you could just have other interests. Or you just got to hustle hard at your job, and all of that is okay, because at the end of the day, you're showing up for your kid. You are warm, you are loving, you are present. They know they can run to you for comfort. They know that you will help them with their stuff. In a recent Mother's Day craft thing, adorable thing that my third grader brought home, it was like, Mom is helpful and kind and loving. And she wrote these things. And in her little message, it said, something super sweet. Thank you, Mommy. I love you so much. You're a great mom. Thank you for always helping me with my hard homework. Y'all, when she asked me for help with like her math homework and she's in third grade, I'm always like, oh, ask your dad. Like, it's not easy for me, right? But the fact that stood out to her, because I would take the time to sit, even though I didn't really want to do it because I couldn't explain it any better. And I was taught a totally different way when I was in, third grade than what they teach now. I don't understand. Why don't we carry the one anymore? Do we not carry the one anymore? It's just... Anyway, she still thanked me for helping her with her hard homework. And some other great things about this luncheon, some people gave their like parting wisdom or advice. And another great one is when kids first get home from school, just give them your undivided attention. Like, they just want to dump on you. And I know when they get older, they might want to talk to you as much, but like, they just get off the bus or get off their bike and they immediately have things to say. So try not to be on your phone, try not to be texting, like try to be fully present for them, because that's when they want to unload it on you. And that's what kids want. So yes, they want you to chaperone their trips and they want you to be present. And sometimes you just have to say, I can't. Well, Mommy's working. I'd love to be there, but I can't. And I'm so happy that so-and-so's mommy can be there. And I hope you'll have so much fun. Like, just know those things and say those things, and then just work to be really present in the ways that you know you can, in the ways that you know how. So y'all, just following Mother's Day, gosh, there's so many good mothers out there. There's so many good mothers that I witnessed on the day today. And I'm so grateful for you. And I know how much you love and serve your families. And I know that so much of our work is hidden. So much no one will ever see or ever know that we did. There are so many times that I've looked around in my life as I'm putting the toilet paper on, or making sure we have the groceries for the week, or just whatever, all the trillion things we do on the reg to keep our family moving forward. And I just think, what must that be like? What's it like to just wake up and know there is always enough toilet paper in this house? And then I was like, oh, I do know how that feels, because my mom did that for me. I did get to live that life. And I'm going to give the same one to my kids and my family. So thank you, beautiful mothers. Thank you to my wonderful mom. I'm so lucky. Gosh, I'm so loved. And I hope y'all are too. And I hope y'all were feeling that and were appreciated. And if not, just know that if no one else sees it, your Father in heaven does. Praise be to God for the gift of motherhood. All right, y'all. I love you. Peace out.